This week, we were sent 3 abandoned houses on the same land, but one of them was so terrifying that the person who sent these houses couldn't even stay there long enough to take a photo. So we decided we would make the journey to go and find out why it was so scary for ourselves.
My whole body went cold, and it was like screaming, "Get out, get out." It was like this overwhelming pressure. You need to leave now.
But okay, so this is the house that has been sent, which apparently is so creepy. They couldn't even stay long enough to send us a picture of the stairs. It was the staircase that she found really creepy. And apparently they're a non-believer as well, so they didn't really have a reason to feel that scared.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've just had a really, really bad feeling about that window.
It's a strange one. Right. Let's look. I think we have to go around the other side.
Why don't I like this?
I know.
There's the entrance.
I'll wait here. Oh, this is actually horrible. It's a very big building, isn't it?
This doesn't... I want to...
What the fuck was that? A clown horn?
What the actual fuck was that?
I don't know. I'm going to stick around to find out. I could see on the drone that the entrance was open here. Oh yeah. Oh dear me.
Yeah, I can...
Why is that so strange?
Okay.
Right, I need to turn my light on, because this gets very dark all of a sudden. Now, I don't want to just feel creeped out, because we've almost been told that it's creepy. Like, it does kind of put the thought in your head, doesn't it?
It does.
But
it's creepy.
it is actually creepy. Oh, wow, yeah. I say, we didn't know what the stairs looked like.
Uh-huh.
But that's what she was saying, was couldn't stay long enough to take a picture of this. I see why.
Yeah.
In a way, that is creepy. I don't feel like utterly like mortified.
No.
But then I guess we are somewhat used to being in really creepy places like it. But it does have a vibe that's slightly different.
It's got an American haunting vibe to it.
Yeah, like the American farmhouse in the cornfields and
Even like a UFO type thing as well. But obviously that's just using our imaginations.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what it is. No power. Good sign, it means it's abandoned.
I'm not sure that's the only thing.
Every time I see a dog picture, beautiful.
We would have our main cameras there right now. But I think that proves actually we do feel a bit on edge, because we feel like we need to be able to get out quick. We need to. Oh.
Just take that in a second. Okay.
You go first,
Why?
because if you die,
Yeah.
then I'll go home.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't like it. But I do like it. Let's go this way first.
What a horrible staircase.
Yeah. It feels like I'm dizzy. I think it's so slanted. That reminds me of 30 East Drive.
Yeah, same carpet, isn't it?
Yeah. Different vibe to this bit.
There's an owl.
What?
A dead owl.
No.
For fuck's sake.
What? Seriously?
Little dead barn owl, I think.
Oh no. The poor little thing.
I mean, it looks like it would have lived in here. Look at all the shit on the door.
True. It's probably died of natural causes.
Like, what?
Age or
This
something.
is just disgusting. Everything we're walking on is bird shit.
Yeah.
The wall's been plastered with it.
Pictures of nature and stuff. Right, it goes through there, but in here is a lot of belongings. I reckon you should go first.
Yeah.
I went first up the other stairs,
Good.
which now you're regretting.
Yeah. I'm regretting all of it, really. Shit, hell.
How's it look?
I mean, I'm trying not to use the word creepy too much, but it does look creepy. It's dusty. There's an old bed frame.
This is like a morgue.
Yeah, I don't understand exactly. I assume being a farmhouse that this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, is this for keeping things off of the ground? I can't see what you'd really keep down here, though.
What's this, a floor shelf? Hello and welcome to a new episode of Ghost Theory. We are currently stood in an abandoned farmhouse mansion which I've never seen before. However, a woman called Charmaine got to this window while coming to have a look around and said that she felt extremely uneasy. But she pushed on through that corridor, got to the top of the basement and said that she had to give herself a firm talking to in order to push on through. So she finally got to the main staircase and said that she had a feeling come over her so strong that she had to leave. So this is where we come in, because she sent us this email with the story of what happened, and we're now here to investigate. And I want to tell you something. Having had a look around this place for some time now, we can concur that these feelings are well justified.
Hello?
Hello, this is Charmaine.
Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
Not bad, not too bad. Well, I say I'm not too bad. I'm currently stood at the bottom of the stairs in that location you sent us. So,
Oh, wow!
yeah. We were just wondering if you had 5 minutes or so to just talk about the experience and whether or not, you know, we'd be able to use it for the episode as well.
Okay, well, firstly, when you get through the window, those chairs were set up there. It was like all in a circle. So I thought, oh, okay, that looks a little creepy. I thought, possibly people were doing seances and whatnot, and just went through. And I didn't have much of a feeling then. It was just, oh, that's odd.
Okay.
When I walked past the basement, the stairs going down to the basement, I thought, oh, that doesn't look very nice.
Yeah.
But still, again, I mean, I go into these places on my own all the time, so it's just, you know, the normal feelings you have. The minute I rounded that little bend and looked up those stairs that go, the two-tone stairs and goes up to that attic-y space, the minute I looked there, it was, my whole body went cold, and it was like screaming, get out, get out.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it to you. It was like this overwhelming pressure. You need to leave now. I went to go and grab my phone even to take a photograph for you guys to show you that. And it was like, no, I'm not even going to stay that long to take a photograph. I am getting out. And that was it. It was just cold and get out.
You say you come to these locations all the time as well, which is, I take it that's a very odd thing to happen. Has that happened to you a lot?
No, it hasn't happened before, no.
Okay, so we've just had a really nice conversation with Charmaine, stood in this spot about these stairs and the feeling that we all get from this building. Now, obviously, we're going to have a bit of a vibe from this building because we've kind of been told. So you're always going to get that feeling because other people have said that they've had that feeling. You kind of inherit it from them in some respects. So trying not to be too concerned about it all. But I genuinely believe if we had come here without that story, we would be feeling a bit nervous because it is very on. You can't not look up there.
No.
But I think one of the reasons it makes you feel like that is because it's kind of 2 floors up.
Yes.
And just the first thing you think of as a person just being stood right at the very top. Now we've actually kind of heard some slightly strange noises while we've been here. We've been looking at all these dead butterflies at the very bottom of the stairs. And it's not just that they're dead; they've actually all been torn up. There's just loads of bits of butterfly wing at the bottom of the stairs, which is quite strange. So what we're actually going to do is use the Polaroid camera, and I'm just going to take maybe 3 or 4 photos just down here looking up in the space that makes us and Charmaine feel somewhat uneasy. We're not going to call out because we don't want to stare anything up right now. We just want to know if there's anything there that's actually making us all feel like that, and whether this can actually pick that up or not. So I'm just going to... That is horrific.
I just heard not up there.
Oh.
How was it?
That's just the...
That's
just the bit because it's a new...
Yeah.
At least you can see it's a new one. Wow, that's wonderful. The flash could do being a little bit brighter. I tell you what though, just since I've been stood here, it has got so much darker. Like when we got here first, I could see that room upstairs.
It was very, very bright, in fact.
Okay. Should I now do the third one after cooling out?
Yeah, I was going to say, actually. It's...
That noise is just the curtain on the window, isn't it? Okay, so we are 2 people who have come to this old abandoned farmhouse because we've been told that there is potentially someone here that makes people feel freaked out when they get to the bottom of this staircase. Now we want to know if it's you, if you can hear me, that is making people feel freaked out, or maybe it's just the house itself. But we all seem to get a strange vibe from this, and we've come here to try and talk to anyone who may still be here. And we wondered if we could take your photo, and maybe you could try and speak to us tonight, throughout the night. I've just seen a shadow. Not even, I promise you, I've just seen a shadow in the room on the right.
And I've just heard some...
It probably might, I'd imagine it's just a bird. Let's keep these in order.
Yep. No, what was that noise before then?
I think it was a bird, because then I've then seen a shadow.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I've just seen it again, in a different spot. What can that... That has to be a bird flying past the window. If you come here and look up on the right, see the door frame that's behind the banister on the right?
Yeah.
I saw a shadow on that door frame twice. That's in it. I was honestly expecting to see someone there.
That sounded like someone had come through this bit.
Yeah, but we need to go on the better cameras because you're not going to hear on this.
Yeah.
We honestly were expecting to see someone. That could explain it, couldn't it?
They are very loud, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Probably just birds then. Okay, so we have the pictures here, and they go from left to right in order of being taken. They haven't fully come out yet. But to be honest, I can't see anything strange on any of them, actually.
No.
They all just look exactly the same as me. As me? Actually, I look like a staircase.
Yeah. We're calling out to any people who can hear us. Whether or not you're a spirit or still human, maybe living here. We don't mean you any harm. We're here just to have a look around and perhaps try and find someone to talk to. My name is Elliot.
Mine
Is Joe.
Yep.
And we're searching for answers about the paranormal or life after death. I wonder if you can help us with that. This looks like it was once quite a happy sort of family home.
Does it?
I'm just wondering if you're still here because you cling on to that happiness. People have been here and said that they felt uneasy. Is this because of you? Or multiple people here? Just notice this is bricked up.
That's under the stairs, isn't it?
Can you make a sound for us? Do you need help?
It's creepy but eerily quiet. Let's go through to the staircase, do you think?
Take it in this staircase, yeah?
Yeah.
There was a bang on the floor.
That can't have been a curtain.
What was that?
are we speaking to? Can you come up to us? Because I get the feeling that we are speaking to someone. I felt really nervous all of a sudden. Oh, what was that? That was a big bassy sound. And not here, like... What is going on? It sounds like there's like the walls are talking.
Okay, I've just got...
What am I hearing?
I've just got a really fucking horrible sensation through this bit here. That was...
Yeah. Come here and just tell me what you can hear.
There's a rumbling.
It's like... Yeah. Can you hear something like almost here?
I can hear it all around.
Yeah, there's like the walls. But just come here, listen to like this spot. That's really silly. Because I'm certain we heard that gate move a second ago. There's like electricity in the walls. We can now hear a kind of strange electric buzzing sound coming from the kitchen after hearing that loudish knocking sound. Now, I did move the sliding door just before this. We don't think the sliding door is making the loud bangs or the buzzing sound because they don't...
What if it's an electric door?
But there's no power, so even if it was an electric door, it wouldn't make that sound.
How do you know though? Because there's no power on.
Yeah, exactly. It is an electric door with no power, still an electric door. It's just a door if it has no power.
Well, yeah, it's still an electric door. It's
If a dead person
it's just
who
not
used
a
to be-
powered electric door, is it? So at that point, it's still an electric door. It just doesn't.
But a
have its-
person who's not on anymore, like alive, they're not a person anymore, are they? They're a body. So without the power, you're not the thing that you were. So electric door is no longer electric door if it has no electric. It's just a door.
So it could just make a humming sound even without the electric because it's maybe it's broken. It could make a humming.
Regardless, it wouldn't make a humming sound. Oh God, it does just give you that vibe, doesn't it?
The whole place does actually. It's not just there now for me.
No.
It's even here, looking down the basement.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking I'm going to see someone like walk past that window there and everything.
Yeah.
Can you make these sounds louder? Make a loud bang noise. Can you shut a door? Just bang on the door.
Everything's making me jump now.
See, we believe that you're here. Just use as much energy as you can to show yourself, or you don't even have to show yourself, but making a loud, distinctive sound would be amazing.
That was on the stairs.
Fuck yes.
That was 100% on the stairs.
I heard it. Thank you.
Does that mean you're able to walk down the stairs to us? Or can you just make that sound again so we definitely know that it's you or it's someone that we're speaking to?
So we realised at this point that we still had the big window upstairs open and it seemed like the wind was picking up. So I think at that point we decided that's probably what's causing a lot of the noises, but just to not contaminate the rest of the investigation, we decided to go up and check it out.
That's loud. We're going to have to shut that window.
Yeah.
Because it's just contaminating everything. Also, realistically, this is where we should be investigating.
Mm. I don't like having my back to anywhere here. It's horrible. And I don't like this room either.
Oh, it's got a weird vibe now. It's gone really quiet.
Are we speaking to anybody in this building? Perhaps you used to live here? We know you're here. Please do something to let us know what you want or what you need.
No. What are you hearing?
There was a... Can you do this? Please copy this.
That was behind me.
Do you hold this house? Or...
I swear I heard a knock then. But from in front of you, so I don't know why you wouldn't hear it. Now, we were getting a strange vibe from this place. It genuinely is creepy. Being at the bottom of those stairs gives you a feeling you don't usually get from other places. But the thought had crossed our mind that maybe we were feeling like this because we'd almost been told to. Even though she actually said you've got to go there to be creeped out, you have that thought in the back of your mind and it might just persuade us to feel more creeped out than we would be normally.
But just as we were starting to think about going and leaving this property and trying one of the other houses on the same land, we heard something that changed our minds, and luckily the Sony camera was still recording.
Definitely wasn't basement sound. That was like upstairs. be fair, then now that it is raining, is something getting wet and moving, or
Weight on something, maybe.
yeah? But
that was really loud.
That can't be raining for long, though. Can it? I don't know actually, because you can't hear it in here, which is where we've just been. I don't know where to look. It's so annoying. Because you don't know what you're looking for, do you, when you hear a noise?
No.
We need to go up again.
Do you think it was upstairs?
And that window's still shut. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, this is absolutely awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Such a horrible, horrible place. That window's making noises. Has the window fallen down?
It's hard trying to investigate a sound when you have no idea where it came from or what it is. Like you feel kind of compelled to go and have a look, but you're never going to find it if you don't have a clue what it is or where it came from in the first place.
Right, okay. It's a very strange place so far. We've probably been here for 5 hours. Not investigating 5 hours, we've just been here. Okay, well we've been calling out for a few hours now in this building to see if there's someone here who can try and talk to us. We think that maybe we have been talking to someone. You may have been doing things for us, but we're not 100% sure yet. And we don't want to keep on asking the same thing. We don't want to keep asking you, can you...
Where the fuck's that coming from?
Why is that the same dripping sound? I think I'm just hearing the same dripping sound that was on there. There's a car going past. I just wanted to show actually, look. These curtains. It sounded like it was the curtains moving, but it wasn't, because it can't be, because the window's still shut. And there aren't any curtains in front of that one, even though that is still open a bit up there. Which we are leaving open intentionally so we can breathe. Because it is horrible in here.
Let's go in that room, because there's a crucifix in there. Oh wow.
This feels like more modern.
Yeah, it does.
Than the rest of the house for some reason.
We think we've sensed your presence tonight. We believe that you are here in this house, which is why you are giving off such strange feelings. Can we have a conversation? Are you here? It's gone.
It's quiet again. It's weird. What's that?
I don't know.
It's like that electricity noise that I was hearing earlier.
Is that a butterfly? Is it a butterfly? Down there.
Cobweb. There's a cobweb moving around in the wind. Brilliant. Of course. It's what I'm not getting anything anymore. I get no vibe whatsoever.
It's just suddenly gone, isn't it?
Yeah. What an odd thing.
I bet you that means that we don't stop recording because
Well,
there's going to be like a big or something, isn't there? Yeah, it's just going to be like, yeah, I'm gone, but I'm not. I'm going to scare the crap out of you in a minute.
but it's not just quiet. It literally feels it's weird because it's rained and then
Yeah.
it's like the feeling's gone.
Yeah. You're going to do something, aren't you? To try and scare.
Well, we've stopped recording,
Yeah.
so you can do it now, and it'll really annoy us because we won't get it on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. Now, we were capturing some things in this building. There were a couple of noises that maybe we could have said is paranormal. But we couldn't get the thought of our minds that maybe we were just listening to random animals and rain. So what we thought is maybe a good idea would be to just leave our cameras alone for a little while, because if there are animals there, then they will come out when we are not. Now, viewer discretion, what you're about to see next is truly terrifying.
Unfortunately, we also captured a lot of wildlife, which is good if you're a wildlife photographer or you're going there to film wildlife and not paranormal. But we're there to investigate the paranormal, and therefore there being lots of birds in the trees and the evidence of birds been nesting in the bath, and well, not actually in the bath, like they're not having a bath there. They were just like, well, they probably were sleeping in the bath, to be honest with you. But I mean, a lot of it, and it was raining and windy as well, to be honest with you. So there is that. I mean, it was a really good place, and it was scary as well. But other than that, I wanted more paranormal activity.
And there you have it. Thank you for watching. We should leave it as that.